obtained until no more terrorists, violent acts cause damage to our soul. We have to say everywhere is war. Everywhere is war. Everywhere is war. Until the philosophy that holds one race unequal is abandoned, discredited. Until basic human rights are to be guaranteed to us all. We can't say more. Everywhere is war. Everywhere is war. Everywhere is war. 100 years since we last saw the cycle, peace still goes. 100 years will be one more. 100 years since we last saw the cycle, peace still goes. Some might ask what we're fighting for. Everywhere is war. Everywhere is war. Everywhere is war.
I find myself counting down the days until my husband comes home. Time passes so slowly when he's away. My husband and I don't gauge the distance between us in miles, but in days. The closer one of his visits is, the closer he is. Despite the fact he's 1,200 miles away. The last week or two is the hardest part of the wait. I wake up and roll over to his cold, empty side, and I smile, because I know that soon it won't be cold or empty. 9 days until I pick my husband up from the airport.
Once again I find myself counting down the days until my loved one comes home.
I stopped measuring time in days, weeks and months long ago.
I measure time by how long it will be until I get to see my loved one again.
154 days, counting down the days until you're home, measuring the time until I'm not alone, being strong and staying brave, making home while you're away. I put a big black X through another day. The last week or two is the hardest part of the wait. I don't even need a calendar to help me keep track. I can feel it in my veins the closer he gets.
17 days, 10 days, 9 days, only 2 days.
Counting down the days until you're home. Counting down the days until you're home. Counting down the days until you're home.
Private Northfield! Matt! Private Mitchell! Private Jones! Private Shipley! Private Wren!
You are a hero, hero, hero of all. A hero, hero, hero of all.
out all the men, slam their heads against walls.
I just couldn't keep it under control. I don't want anybody to see what I'm going through. Every time I think about what I've gone through, it just brings it back. It's still raw.
I remember the first time I was walking by his side, and all the while he screamed, he squeezed my hand so tight. He was back in a war zone with a gun in hand. He's my brave ex-soldier, but tonight who is this man? Most wives would have walked away. Most wives would have walked away.
I was knocking on doors, telling families a husband, a wife, a father, or a mother was not coming home. To this day I can still close my eyes and picture the face of that teenage daughter who looked at me with hatred. I bolted out of bed. Claustrophobia, pains in my chest. I don't know what the trigger was. The doctors recommended I see someone in mental health. I thought to myself, if I see them, I know the big army will find out and tag me as broken. Only a soldier knows that physically coming home does not mean being home.
They go into these rages and start destroying things, and then they turn on you and you try to do something. I feel like we have no other friends I had I lost. I tried to end it all, but then he kicked down the door. Then he kicked down the door. What did you do? It can make you feel pretty bad. It can make you feel pretty bad.
Trapped in our own memories, trying to ignore the faces of the children I see on all the doors that I knocked on to tell them their mother or father was not coming home.
You are a hero, hero, hero.
but I write this knowing that every time you think shit's got too much for you to handle, you can just read this and hopefully it'll get you all through. So don't cry on it, Mom. Without you all, I believe I wouldn't have made it as far as I have. I died doing what I was born to do. I was happy and felt great about myself. Although the army was sadly the ending of me, it was also the making of me. So please, don't feel any hatred towards it. All the times I've tried to neglect the family, I've gotten angry when you tried to teach me right from wrong. I've only now just realised that you were trying to help. Without your help, I would never have had the balls, the grit, and the downright determination to crack on and do it. Yes, I am young, which must break your hearts. As I'm writing this letter, I can see you all crying, but if I could have one wish in this afterlife, it would be to stop your crying and continue your dreams, as I did. So, put on a brave face. I love you all more than you will ever know, and I wish you all the best with your dreams. Remember, chin up and head down. With love, Alex.
Company! Company shut! Company fall in! I am Captain Matthews. I am your commanding officer. You will do everything that I say. Do you understand?
Yes, sir!
Louder!
Yes, sir!
Drop to decibel! Louder!
Yes, sir!
Good. My primary role is to provide the basic training necessary to transform you, civilians, into an effective fighting force. Don't you look at me! Don't you fucking dare look at me! I'll rip your fucking head off! You will be given direct and mental guidance in order for you to succeed. You will be told when to sleep, when to wake, when to wash, when to piss, when to squat down in the mud and take a shit on command. From this point onwards, you are the property of the crown. You belong to us. You belong to me. You are here to be disciplined. You will not be here to piss around, or you will be beasted. I am a horrible man. I am your fucking nightmare. But if you keep your head down and you work hard, you will get to leave my camp. Do you understand?
Yes, sir!
Company, fall out!
Your shirt was an understand. Well, there's a tiny speck of dust on your
play the game. It's a mental thing. They need to see if you're tough enough to carry out orders, even if you're fucked physically and mentally. You still carry on, even if you're bleeding, bruised, just showing up in the combat. You learn to work as a big machine, function as a team, survival of each other's strengths. You will die, but together you can become an effective fighting force.
Respect!
Integrity! Respect! Integrity! Such foresight and excellence! Those are the buzzwords of training. And don't be last. Respect! Integrity! Such foresight and excellence.
Company fall away, let's go!
We have been trained to use snipers, rocket-propelled grenades, and bayonets!
It's a psychological thing. If the enemy sees you running towards them and you're gonna thrust that into their sternum, they are gonna be shitting themselves, aren't they?
Sir, yes, sir!
You will kill them! Instead of them killing you. Do you understand?
Sir, yes, sir!
You don't think, you act!
You don't think, you act, your adrenaline kicks in, and you focus on the job at hand.
On guard!
On guard!
High boards!
High boards!
I can see some fucking pussies in my platoon! On guard!
On guard!
Show me some fucking aggression!
Paper targets, pop-up targets, human targets, pull the trigger, dehumanize the enemy.
Need to fucking switch on! Are you fucking stupid?
Sir, yes, sir!
You fucking are, aren't you?
Sir, yes, sir!
On me, let's go!
Heart rate goes up, body shuts down, fire without conscious thought.
Imagine these dummies! They're the fucking enemy! They've killed all your fucking mates! You want a man alive? Show me your war base!
Could I kill civilians? Could I kill women? Could I kill children?
We have got to fight!
We've got to fight,
We've got to kill!
we've got to kill because the sake of them all. We have God on our side when we go to war. We are fighting, and we should be fighting. We are taught not to hurt others when we go to war. We are taught to kill directly.
How can you be in the military without killing someone?
Training is brutal. I fucking loved it.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, I'm going to tell you a story. On the bus heading into basic training, I found out I was in second platoon. This is when shit gets real. The sergeant starts screaming, excited but scared shitless too.
The sergeant would shout out and tell us.
Tell us what?
Stand up and shout out your name.
Yes, sir!
They didn't need our trust nor respect, not a must. They were all just pieces in this game.
Checkmate! Every day at 4 we get up and out the door to stand in united formation. Working out for hours until we hit the showers. We do all this to serve our motivation.
Like dogs they crawled and growled around us. Right up to a sweaty face.
Fuck suckers, let's move! So that we'd have to prove we could keep up the lightning fast pace.
Yes, Grandma!
At Basic, we met this girl called Daisy.
This is not sorry, boys.
All right, let's start again. Come on. At Basic, we met this girl called Daisy. With buck teeth and a hairy face. Cheeks with pubic hairs and eyebrows that skirt. She really, really was the worst case.
Every day at 4 we get up and out the door to stand in united formation, working out for hours until we hit the showers. We do all this to serve our mighty nation.
I've always been known as the backup. Still are, mate. I was told I was useless from birth. You're not wrong there. I was once given flowers and told to stand with them for hours.
More flowers!
To give back the oxygen I've stolen from the earth.
At Basic she was so much worse than useless, to the point where we wanted her to quit.
Incredibly pathetic. She just really didn't get it.
She went on to become a little
25 combat documentation officer, which is essentially a combat photographer.
Other than that, none of us even ever knew what happened to her.
Every day at 4 we get up and out the door to stand in united formation, working out for hours until we hit the showers.
We do all this.
Do all this.
Do all this. Attached to my RW, for which I had 12 bombs for. We also had a general purpose machine gun. Move! We were being targeted on our roof, and rounds were hitting into the walls underneath us. In an attempt to provide more cover, we requested sandbags! Sandbags! As they were arriving to provide cover, as they were being dropped into place, they inadvertently disturbed a hornet's nest, which we didn't know existed. We then got swarmed. My gun got stung once on the hand before getting off the roof. I had covered my face and rolled off. In the process, getting stung once on my wrist, once on my neck, once on my nose, and once in my nose. I then moved to another position and continued to engage with the fire. At this point, it went very quiet, and the firefight ceased. Luckily, I then realised something was wrong. My feet became unbelievably itchy. I wanted to tear off my boots. I realised my face was stinging, so I alerted the medics. Ah! It hit me! We stayed in the position for a little while longer. I could feel my lips, tongue and mouth beginning to swell. I lost my vision. It was intermittent. Black, blurry, black again. I'm going down! This space is swelling. It's breath short. Let's do it for evacuation. Oxygen! The Americans, they come in to get you. It's not a safe enough landing zone. We need to move out. A quad bike picked me up and carried me to HLS. Close up first. I can't get a clear airway. I was handed over to the Americans for the short flight back to Bastion. Can't speak, can't breathe. He's slipping in and out of consciousness. We landed, and I was carried across the airfield to the main doors. I remember seeing a single strobe light. At that point, I had the overwhelming sensation of drowning. Everything went black.
If you're in a foot spa and you have cannulas in,
I'm going to remove your ventilation tubes
Better ring home, mate. This is the sound of your voice. You're not going back on the ground. You're going home. Your tour's over.
We both cried.
One for Pop, one for her, to remember the love they shared. After a few months had gone, Pop's plane was tragically shot down. One for Pop, one for her, to remember the love they shared. These are the socks, and they are 75 years old. They survived the war. My grandparents gave them to my dad, and my dad will give them to me, and I will give them to my children, and they will pass them on to theirs. Together, we will remember my grandparents and the love that they shared.
Warned us that there are unexploded bombs.
Right, I'll go and I'll look for them.
Don't be ridiculous. With your condition, you won't be able to see a thing.
No,
just want to do my bit.
I know you do. But you can't put yourself in danger. Don't listen to what they're saying out there. You have nothing to be ashamed of.
Is your best boy wearing khaki? If not, don't you think he should? He does not think that you and your country are worth fighting for. Don't pity the girl who is alone. Her man is probably a soldier, fighting for his country and for you. Your young man neglect your duty today. King and country women, all the originals say go.
You would see a girl come towards you with a delightful smile. You would think to yourself, my word, this is someone who knows me. When she got about 5 or 6 paces from you, she would suddenly freeze up and walk past with a look of utter contempt and scorn, as if she could have spat.
Your young man neglects your duty today. King and country women, all the originals say go. Get behind the front! My brother's there! There's nothing even wrong with you! He has 3 small daughters, which saved him from conscription, and his attempt to volunteer, it was turned down because he is short-sighted. But in 1916, as he walked home, a woman gave him a white feather, an emblem of cowardice, an emblem of cowardice. He enlisted the next day. By 1916, they cared nothing for short sight. They just wanted a body to stop a shell, which he duly did in February 1918. Bent double like beggars and sacks, not clean, talking like high speakers, smudged and ecstasy of bomb, they quitting the clumsy hell. It's barely just in time, some swim again about, and stumbling dim through misty paint and as under the sea, I saw him drown, deep, deep, deep beneath. He plunges at me, guttery, choking, drowning, his hanging face like a devil sick of sin. If you could hear a tearing drops of blood come gargling from froth corrupted lungs, toxic as cancer, bitter as the He died on the 28th of February. I treasured his letters from the front, along with the letters from his 4 brothers, who also died. I blame the politicians that sent him to war. I blame the generation that sent him to war. But most of all, I blame that unknown woman who gave him the white feather, and the thousands of brittle, self-righteous women who had done the same.
I suffer from premeditation. The images were imprinted on my mind from the moment I took them. They wander into my brain at any time of the day or night. I am on the verge of insanity. I thought that I could prove I was the man, taking pictures of the war in the most dangerous way, in a way like no one else before me. Because I had compassion, I wanted to take these photos, do something about this terrible suffering. I thought I could change things. I thought I could change things, but I was wrong.
Name?
Dorothy Lawrence,
Regiment?
Devonshire Regiment,
Profession?
war correspondent.
You're no war correspondent. You're just a cub reporter.
I will go on better, see what an ordinary English girl without credentials and no money can accomplish. Wanted to prove them wrong. Set off across the channel. Thought I could change things,
I thought that I could prove I was the man, taking pictures of the war in the most dangerous way,
without credentials and no money.
I had compassion. I wanted to take these photos, do something about
Set off across the
suffering.
channel. I thought I could change things. I thought I could change things, but I was wrong. Thought I could change things, but I was wrong. I thought I could change things, but I was wrong.
The more questions you ask me, the closer to madness I feel. I think I'm a sane person, and then I think, am I? Sometimes I'll be in my house and I'll play Edinburgh. I turn the music up so loud that the whole house vibrates and the cats are running away. It brings me to tears, and I think what the meaning of my life has been. You press that professional button, you find the best composition, the best expression, the best action shot. Then you remember you're also a human, standing in front of another. Of course I'm guilty. I saw a man shot. The shame of poking a lens in someone's face as they are dying. The shame that humanity could do such things. I've seen hundreds of starving children thinking I was their salvation. I know what shame is and that I can be a part of it.
Miss Lawrence, you say you disguised yourself as a man. Why did you do this? And how did you reveal yourself?
I fought alongside men who learnt about my sin. They often thought to warn me of the danger I was in. Lonely and cold in my barracks, I was worried about being found.
time at war. In making that promise, I sacrificed the chance of earning my own living. I longed to be a war correspondent, to serve my country, but instead I humiliated them.
I constantly review how comfortable I felt being rewarded so many prizes. In a way, I wish I had refused them all. I was considering burning my negatives. Everyone says I'd be mad. This is what the shame has done.
We'd also like to remind you that all the material you've seen has been taken from true stories and interviews. Please look for us on social media. The 203 Theatre Company. This has been Untold Wars. Thank you very much. Please tell all your friends and family about the show. Have a good evening.